take another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew it from the start there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, and before y'all start, yes, I'm wearing the same outfit from the last video. It's the same day, duh. Anyway, so this video is going to be a story time. If y'all read the title, it was about my client horror story, my worst client ever. Cause it was just, let me just get into it, okay? So basically, when the pandemic started, I was like, I gotta work. I gotta get to this money. I gotta get this coin, okay? Because the hair salons was closing, and I was like, oh, well, if I work out my home, I could take everybody clients. So, I mean, I had the plan. I just needed the platform. So, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. So, I started off doing $90 knotless braids, and when I look back and think about how crazy I was to be working 8 hours braiding somebody's head for $90, but that got my clientele up. It sure did. If y'all want a video of how to gain clientele, because baby, I took off. I ain't even gonna hold you. But yeah, so I was doing $90 knotless braids in my apartment. I had roommates at the time, but they had went, like, they were in college. I had graduated, but they were still in college, so they had went back home for the pandemic. But I was there in that living room getting it done. So I was doing $90 knotless braids, and I was getting booked like it was crazy. Clientele started coming in. I raised it from $90 to $100. Baby, now my knotless braids are $300, and I'm still booked every month. Thankful for it. But so after I moved out of my apartment with my roommates, because after I moved out that apartment and I moved on my own, so I had a 1-bedroom apartment, my clientele was still booming, and I was getting different people. Now, so when I tell you this story, I'm not using no names, but I'm not 100% sure this was what had happened was this girl, but in my mind it makes sense, and we're just gonna keep it with that. So I had this one client. I was doing her hair almost every month or every other month, knotless braids, and she would get a specific length and style. So she would get extra small. Now, I didn't have too many clients to get extra small. People was booking extra small, but I didn't have too many people getting extra small. So the way my apartment was, y'all know when it's cold outside, the bugs come out. We in the South, but I ain't had no bugs in my house. Don't get me wrong. I didn't have no bugs in my house. I don't play with bugs. I don't play with animals. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So there was bugs outside, but with apartments nowadays, you pay for pest control anyway. Well, my apartments, you gonna pay for pest control. So there would be bugs outside, but I had just moved in. I can't control what's outside anyways. So I was doing this girl hair, and extra small probably take me 10 hours, which you might think that's long, but it used to take me, I actually don't even service. I don't even do that service no more. Never. I'm not doing it. But extra small was taking me 10 hours. So if you come at 10 o'clock in the morning, baby, you wasn't leaving till it was late. So I had this one girl. I would do her hair extra small all the time, and she was cool. I mean, I guess she was cool. Sometimes I talk to my clients, sometimes I don't. It really depends on their energy, my energy. Sometimes they may not want to talk, because I don't be wanting to talk. So I was doing her hair. When I say I did her hair often, like, I felt like we was gaining some type of connection. Because with my repeat clients, like, they come back in like, oh, girl, you still talk to that boy? And I was like, girl, no. Keep up, baby. We done moved on to a whole nother dude. So I feel like me and her was kind of keeping that connection a little bit. Like, when she ended up, like, I put her in my close friends. Because I have some of my clients in my close friends. Because one of my close friends on Instagram, I don't be doing nothing really anyway. So I had her in my close friends. She had me in her close friends. Like, it was cool. I would heart eye her pics. She would do the same. I was doing her hair all the time. Then I started doing her sister hair, because she had a sister that had moved into town. This story really not about the sister, but so we're gonna call the girl. We're gonna call her Fenty, because my Fenty gloss right here. So Miss Fenty, honey, I thought she was cool. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna fast forward to, mind you, this is my apartment. This happened like a year ago, because I'm in a whole new apartment now. When my lease came up, I left. So that was in a 1-bedroom, and now I'm in a 3-bedroom. But anyways, so the upgrade. But yeah, So I'm doing her hair all the time. Like, once I'm doing her hair all the time, like, I think we're friends, we cool. Then, so randomly, I'm doing another girl hair. Mind you, I used to do her sister hair too. I said that I used to do her sister moved into town from like up north or whatever, so I was doing her sister hair too. She was mad cool, the vibe was cool. Like, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my clients, I do them and their sisters. Like, most of my clients is somebody and their sister or somebody and their mama. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was cool. Like, she liked me, she trusted me. I did her sister hair. So then one time she texted me and she was like, hey, when you do my hair next time, you think I could come a little bit earlier, because the bugs there was a lot of bugs outside and I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I don't start doing hair till 10 o'clock. I know some hairstylists wake up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to do hair. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I be trying to even do a 9 a.m. and I can't. So I was just basically like, no. Like, no, I can't control the bugs outside as long as they're not in the house, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So mind you, I've never had no other person complain to me about there being bugs outside, because there wasn't no bugs in the house. I don't play that. And I have, like, so after you book an appointment, I think within like the next 7 days, I have an automated email that asks you a review. So you get feedback, and nobody ever says anything about there being bugs outside, and they would be like the big water bug type beetles. I don't know what to call them or whatever, but that was when when I first moved in the apartment complex, it was like some management, and then as I kept living there was new management. So when the new management came, we didn't even have that problem no more. And that was just because we had valet trash, so everybody put their trash outside for them to pick it up. But I guess it was a problem with their contract, because people wasn't coming to pick up the trash all the time. But it was still very clean. Like, my house is very clean. Like, I'm not the cleanliest person, but the area that you get your hair done in is gonna be clean, okay? So, and I was doing hair in my living room, kind of like my dining room area. I was doing hair, and then now I do hair in a whole separate room. Anyways, so that was just that. She was still booking with me. Like, when I said I was doing her hair all the time, Actually, I can look up and tell you how many times I did her hair. But you know what? If I'm not mistaken, she didn't always book under the same name. Like, I would know it was her, but it wasn't under the same name all the time. Let me see. Because, yes, I got receipts. I did her hair 6 times. So if you think about knotless braids, people sometimes only get knotless braids once a year. I did her hair 6 times in 1 year, which I'm grateful for. Knotless braids, touch up, small knotless braids, knee length, extra small knotless braids, knee length, goddess knotless braids, small knotless braids, touch up, extra small knotless braids, thigh length. I was doing her hair all the time. I thought we was cool. That's another thing. I be feeling like people be my friends. They do not be my friends, and that's why I need to make it a business. Cause I have a business, but like, I'm very friendly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times I talk to my clients, we end up being besties. Like, the apartment complex I live in now, 2 of my clients live in this apartment complex, and they told me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we end up being cool. Like, those are my girls. So I was doing her sister hair when her sister moved in. I know I said it 1,000 times, and her sister was pregnant, and so I did her hair like right before the baby, beautiful baby. But yeah, so next thing you know, I'm doing another client hair, minding my business. This is probably like another day. I'm doing a client hair, and I keep getting these messages on this, like, from a page, and it's like somebody was tagging me on another stylist page. So it was basically, the comments was basically like, your prices is outrageous. You need to go, y'all need to go book with my girl at me. I seen it one time, and I was just like, didn't say anything, because the person that was tagging me, I didn't know who it was. I never seen the page before. I wasn't following the page. They wasn't following me. I'm just like, so I guess the stylist and whoever the girl was, and I'm not for sure because this girl was here, but I'm gonna tell you how I think it's her. So it was like they was arguing back and forth, and I was keep getting tagged in like, girl, I don't care what you saying, forget what you saying, y'all need to book my girl, you charging this price and you don't even include hair. And the stylist was like, oh, the stylist basically saying like, I do include hair or whatever. But whoever had beef with this client, with this stylist, if y'all hear this rocking, it's my chair. Now I don't want to do it. But whoever had beef with this client, with the stylist, which keep dragging me into it. I'm literally doing my client hair like, girl, look at this. I don't even know the girl. I'm like, girl, look at this. They keep tagging me, whatever. And so the first time they said it, I just liked it, which I didn't think that was childish for me to like it, but I can understand how you would think it was childish, because it's just like, if it don't have nothing to do with you, then don't say nothing. Mind you, probably like a week or two prior, stuff like this happened all the time to me. Like my college, because people are so childish. Like I said, I graduated in 2019. My college had made like a T page, and in the T page they was bashing another hairstylist, and while they was making this long paragraph bashing her, they was like, but you should need to go book with this girl. So this kind of stuff happens all the time. People are just weird. People just so weird to me. I got so many story times about being stalked that's coming up, being harassed. Them story times is coming, don't worry. People just so weird. Yeah, so they're arguing. And the stylist, she ended up deleting the stuff, so I can't go back and see that far, but I do have messages between me and the stylist, because while they doing over that and I like the picture, the stylist goes, and this is not the bashing stylist, because we actually became not really cool, but we became cool. We're actually going to exchange services. She's going to do my hair, I'm going to do her hair, so we actually became cool. So the stylist, hopefully these messages are still in here. Yeah, so the stylist, guessing that I sent the girl to say that, she said, get your illiterate little friend off my page, y'all both weird. I'm like, first off, I don't know who that is. Like, I didn't know, mind you, I ended up finding out that the page was a fake page, but let me tell you why I still think it's that girl. So I said, first off, I don't know who that is. Like, don't come at me crazy, you weird for that. You don't know me, and I'm not with this social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because stylists are stylists. Like, why would I understand people are weird, but I ain't weird. So, because when the girl was commenting, she was like, when the girl was commenting, she was like, book with my sis. She kept saying, book with my sis, book with my sis. So I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, sis mean like a friend, like, oh, book with my girl, my sis, or sis could mean like your actual sister. So she was like, she referring to you as her sis, and you liking her comments, so yes, that's weird. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a client about to actually respond and say, keep me out of it. Mind you, I don't like to be on my phone while I'm doing hair. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at it, but I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to get people in and out. In and out. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking. I like to get them in and out. So I said, I'm in the middle of a client about to actually respond and say, keep me out of it. Clearly the page is fake page or something, but you being mad and unprofessional DMing me. So like I said, don't come at me crazy if you're not like that. Mind you, I did say if you're not like that, because if you know anything about me, watch my other story times. I'm a hothead. I don't do the antics. I'm really ghetto. I'm really ratchet. I'm really one of them hood girls. I hate it. I hate me for it, but I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go back and forth with you on social media, but what you trying to do? What you trying to do? You coming to be crazy. What you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? So she said, I never encourage any of my clients to do that. I said, me either. Like, what would I get out of doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Mind you, me and the stylist is cool now, but then this was our conversation then. I'm like, why would I do that? It was weird. But she said, I do apologize if that is the case. The whole stuff just messed up my equilibrium. I don't know what equilibrium be. But I was like, okay, I get that, but that didn't have nothing to do with me. So don't come at me crazy. I'm literally reading it to my client like, what is this? Because a client of mine wouldn't even book with nobody else. And that is the tea. My client is loyal, okay? They don't do that. So she said, I feel you. I apologize because I reacted incorrectly and hormonally. I did find out that the stylist was pregnant. So I said, it's okay, I agree, but I swear to God, I don't know who that is. I was trying to finish my client, then I didn't respond. I didn't even realize I liked the message because I was showing my other client, like, what the freak? Besides that, I like your work. Because our work was good, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she want to include her or don't include her, that's her business. That's her business. That got nothing to do with me. So she sent me a screenshot of what the girl was saying to her. Mind you, so I can kind of show... Okay, I just have to insert a clip in. So let me go ahead and screenshot that now. But... the profile pic on here, which I'm going to post, the profile pic on here is like a skinny girl in a bikini. This is a fake page, right? And the naming might be in Spanish or a different name. Mind you, the girl, she could have been Hispanic or something. Black and something. I don't know. She was mixed. She was a very pretty girl. She was mixed. But she was like a plus size girl. But this is a small girl. And so in this profile pic, it's like a skin. So you know, if you make a fake page or a Finsta account, like, it's not necessarily you, but it's kind of like what you want to portray, what you want to say. So you may not have your real pictures on there. So if this is a skinny girl in like a bikini, her actual profile picture was like a plus size girl in like a bralette bikini type thing. So that's why I'm thinking the correlation. So the girl had messaged the stylist and she said, LOL, you charge 2 something close to 3 and don't provide hair. That's broke. LOL. Anywho, and you can't even braid good. That's probably why your daughter is ugly. Do better. Blah, blah, blah. B, go to H with your ugly child. First off, the stylist is pregnant. So why would you say, I don't know if she got more than 1 kid, but why would you say the girl is ugly? Why are you bullying somebody? It just don't make sense, because if you mad at her pricing, then just go book with somebody else. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest to say that sometimes as a stylist, we raise our prices because you're not the type of clientele that we want. You're not. You're not. And that's okay. If you cannot afford it, that's okay. Book you a stylist that you can afford, boo. Book you a stylist that you can afford. Because I know, for one, I raise my prices because I don't want cheap people. I don't want them little girls, because it's the same cheap people that you have. They chair hop, they chair hop, they chair hop. I want clients that's gonna sit, clients that's gonna value my work. Okay? So if you think a stylist is too high, baby, you was not our target audience. You're not. I hate this. I hate to be that girl. You either get it or you don't. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. Maybe you don't get it because you're not that girl. You're not that girl. But yeah, so she sent me that. Ooh. I almost sent her a voice memo. Yeah, so she sent me that screenshot or whatever, and she said, thank you, hun, I really like your work too. And I was like, dang, she violating. OMG, I'ma DM her. Give me a second. That's rude. Kids are off limits. She booked you like she knows you already or something. She said, I don't even know who she is. Like, my daughter not even born yet. So I was like, what? I said, OMG, not you pregnant. I want to post on my hair page, but I don't want to turn negative attention on your page or nothing, because I want to show my clients, like, this is weird. This is not what you do. Like, if you're a client of mine or a supporter of mine, you do not go bash other people. I do not bring women down. I don't do that. I bring men down, not women. She was like, girl, keep the good energy on your page, boo. But yes, who want to wake up to that? I said, I'm going to figure it out. I'm an investigator. She said, I said the same thing. I said, girl, now she DMing me. What she say? So when she DM'd me, because I was like, don't do that, she said, okay, you B, I was trying to promote your stuff, but F you with your ugly A, looking like you got autism. Go to heck, B, like you don't got roaches in your crib. Suck my B with your ugly mother. Now, that was a lie, I know. But this is why I say you would have to be in my close friends on Instagram to know this stuff about me. Because she said, looking like you got autism. Now, my little brother has autism. So, nobody gonna know that from my social media unless you're in my close friends, because I used to post him all the time. He stayed with me for like the summer, a little bit in the summertime. So, you only know that. Then, remember I said, she said there was bugs outside. Acting like I don't have bugs in my crib. Then she called my mama ugly. This is where I draw the line. Because my mama is a beautiful black queen, honey. Yes. Don't come for Charlene. Don't come from Charlene, okay, boo? Because I know how you girls like to tussle, and I'm with it too. So that's where I had to draw the line, because weirdo, why are you talking about my mama? So basically, I was like, I don't need your promo ever. My work is promo. Okay? My work is enough promo. And I said, ain't nobody ever seen no roach in my house. The girl, so the stylist was like, I blocked her. What in the world? She needs to be hospitalized. And I was basically saying, like, I think I know who it is, but it would be weird if it was the girl, because when I said she literally had an appointment like the next day or 2 days later, she literally had an appointment with me. Mind you, because I wasn't really sure if that was her. I was still talking to my close friends, and I'm like, oh, my camera about to die. I had posted on my close friends because the girl was in my close friends. I posted in there that I was going to figure out who it was, because, okay, so if somebody, you think you got a fake page, wherever you think you know who it is, all you gotta do is go into, log out of Instagram, or act like you're about to make a new account and put in their phone number or their email address, and it'll match up. So mind you, she was a client of mine, so I have her email address and I have her phone number, so I can easily match it up. So basically I was saying I was gonna do that. Before I even could get around to that, before I even was able to do that, the page was deleted. The fake page was deleted. And so I'm just like, it gotta be you, because if it just makes sense. It just makes sense. So I ended up doing her hair, and I was thinking that if I DM the page or I try to log into the page, her phone would get a notification. But she was not touching that phone. Like, she was not touching her phone at all. Normally she's always on her phone. So I'm just like, maybe I don't know, maybe it's her, maybe it's not her. But like I said, I did her hair every single month. Like, to the point where around our birthdays, we was talking about, like, different restaurants, that, like, because I'm one to try to get free stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of places give out different things for your birthday. Like Starbucks will give you a free drink. So we were just talking about different things that different places that we can have dinner at, that are not together but just like separately or whatever. So this was all around the same time, and then the same day, y'all, that all this was transpiring on the Instagram accounts, whatever, she had texted me like, do I want to play iMessage games? We literally never play iMessage games. Like, we texted, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it just made sense to be you. Then after I did her hair, I noticed that she unfollowed me. And she hasn't booked since then. Her sister hasn't booked since then. And I did her sister hair probably like 2 or 3 times. But I did her hair like 5 or 6 times. So it just was like, all the signs said it was her. But then if it wasn't, then I'm not sorry, because I still think it is you. But yeah, so that was a quick little story time about my client horror story. Let me know if y'all like stories like this, because I had a few more, not even just client stories, because I'm not about to be talking about my clients, but I do have other stories of me being stalked and harassed by boys and girls. So hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, see you in the next video.